here we've got the Umbrele Merlot from the Villa Timosuli region of Romania. Another Cremel Răcas wine here. Fantastic, lovely red. Talk to us about this one from Romania then.
Yeah, again, we're back with Cremel Răcas, founded by Englishman Philip Cox and his wife Elvira from Romania. They started in 1988, so all those years ago, but now are a massive international operation. This is by no means horse and cart winemaking, state of the art. They do their international varieties brilliantly, so we're talking your Merlot, your Pinot Noir, your Sauvignon and Chardonnay. They also have plantings of traditional Romanian varieties going back to the 1400s. Fantastic operation, we absolutely love them, and a great representation of what Romanian wine can be.
Yeah, you said there that, you know, they do a lot of those international varietals, so, you know, when we say that, we mean the big boys that we all know, Merlots, Pinot Noir, Sauvignon Blanc, etc. Why is Romania delivering those wines at such great quality and value? Like what, you know, as opposed to the other countries?
So take Merlot, for example, you know, synonymous really with French winemaking. Romania has very, very similar climate to France, particularly central France, where a lot of the big winemaking happens, you know, Burgundy, Bordeaux, those types of regions, Côte de Rhône. They've got all the same climate, they've got the same soil, they're the same distance from the equator, they've got all of the stuff, they've got the technology, perhaps even more advanced technology. What they don't have, which actually is to their benefit, is the coast. So, particularly Bordeaux, for example, where Merlot is sort of born, and Merlot is super famous and can be super expensive. Bordeaux, right on the coast of France. You can have years where everything goes brilliantly in the fields, but then a storm blows in from the Atlantic, everything goes wrong, and as a result, the yields are down and the price is up, right? And that's just life for a winemaking country that is close to the sea, and that could be applied to New Zealand, it could apply to parts of Italy, wherever. Romania doesn't have that. All of its winemaking happens inland. I know there is a little bit of coast on Romania, but none of the winemaking happens there. Right up the top. So it's completely inland. So it has all of the attributes that make winemaking easy and none of the weather that can turn the tables. And that means that we've got consistent quality every single year that they can rely on and sort of stand by. And that means they can keep their prices super reasonable. This is, for me, a fantastic example of how great Merlot can be, because they know every single year what the climate's going to be, what the soil's going to be like, how the grapes are going to react to the environment, so they can price it brilliantly for great quality.
Yeah, I mean, I love an easy drinking red. You know, I like the big boys, but I do, you know, I love my Pinot Noirs, I do love my Merlots, ultimately because it's quite easy to, you know, take a couple of large glasses of it. Now, you've always had this little thing in your head about, you know, oh, medium Merlot, it's medium body, medium alcohol, it's a bit meh. I think there's quite a bit going on here. Like, this is a good Merlot.
There is. I am guilty of the medium Merlot stereotype, you know, so Pinot Noir, as you say, is very much the lightest end of red wine. You take something like a Shiraz or a Cabernet or a Malbec at the heavy end, and Merlot is in the middle of that. You know, you've got rich, ripe plum flavours, you've got a bit of tannin, that grippiness that we get in the mouth, but not too much. It's in the middle. And sometimes, yeah, I do feel that, you know, particularly from France, if you want reasonable pricing, you know, if you don't want to go mad, can be a bit sort of, you know, there's just not a lot there. But these guys, and I do think it's down to the fact that they're a state-of-the-art operation and they've got the weather on their side. They can deliver what maybe would be a £15 Merlot. You know, they can deliver it for $8.99 in the bottle. And so, yeah, the plumminess that is so synonymous with Merlot is richer, and the smoothness is smoother.
Yeah.
And everything about what they do, they've amped it up. They know what we want.
Yeah, they've knocked it up to 11.
Yeah, and they've turned up the dial.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, look, I love it. Could definitely drink a few of it. When am I reaching for this bottle of wine?
A lovely midweek wine. This, you know, if you're doing pasta, anything with a red pasta sauce, your spaghetti bolognese, you know, your pasta bakes, anything like that. Tomatoes, flavours, really going to go well with a Merlot. Yeah, you know, those are types of Italian flavours. Any midweek meal, really. Midweek Merlot. That's a thing. I've just made it.
Well, there you go. I mean, you know, medium Merlot fella over here needs his glass topped up, so I think we're on to a winner. Cheers.
Cheers.